All right, we are live for the MLB postseason. It is Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros, the defending World Series champions, and the Minnesota Twins, the AL Central champs for 2023. Series is tied 1-1. The Twins won on Sunday night in Game 2 in Houston, 6-2. The Astros won Game 1, 6-4 with Justin Verlander. Framber Valdez struggled for the Astros last time out. Got Christian Javier on the mound for Houston. Sonny Gray on the mound for the Minnesota Twins, who are at home for the ALDS after a very long time. The Twins swept the Blue Jays in the wildcard round. The Astros trying to keep it going here. It was their first division series loss since 2015 on Sunday night. It is a packed house in Target Field in Minnesota. Astros lineup today, pretty much the same top five: Altuve, Bregman, Alvarez, Tucker, and Abreu. Sliding Yainer Diaz at the DH spot instead of Michael Brantley. Mauricio Dubon getting his start in center field today instead of Chas McCormick. Jeremy Pena and Martin Maldonado round out the Astros lineup. So Yainer getting his first postseason start of his career. Dubon was a hero for the Astros throughout the season. Gets that start at center field. Chas McCormick wasn't too effective in his first two games. Pena at 8, Maldonado at 9, catching Javier as he typically does. Great day in Minneapolis, all sunny, 57, a little bit cooler than what the Astros are normally used to. But the shadows are going to be an issue today for the batter's box and the pitcher. Twins in white, Astros in their road gray packed house. Should be a fun one. The Twins are in a good position after winning a road game in a best of 5. But the Astros have done it before on the road. Javier, of course, 12.2 innings pitched in the postseason last year, only allowed 2 hits and 1 earned run, including a 6-inning no-hitter in the World Series in Game 4. Altuve is rocking an orange bat today. Never mind, not an orange bat. He's going with his regular one, leading off for the Astros. The greatest Astro of all time. Altuve steps into the box with boos, and we are underway. Here we go. Sonny Gray faces Altuve to start off today's game. And he takes it outside, but that is called a strike sweeper. 0-1, sorry. Sonny Gray was 8-8 this season at 2.79 ERA, 183 strikeouts. The 0-1 to Altuve is in. Great pitch, 0-2 now on Jose, quickly ahead. Postseason went 5 innings, 5 hits, no runs in his start against the Blue Jays in Game 2 of the wildcard series. The 0-2, it is outside run, 3 straight sweepers, 1-2 to Jose. The Twins won his start in the postseason 2-0 last week. The Twins won their first playoff series in 20 years. And the Astros trying to win their 7th straight division series. Here's Altuve. Altuve lines a base hit into left center field. That is a leadoff single for Altuve. The great one gets on base. He has had incredible numbers against Sonny Gray throughout his career. No surprise there, gets on base. Astros have a leadoff hit to start Game 3. Batting second is Alex Bregman, the third baseman, the veteran. Altuve just pokes it in there. Bregman takes a fastball outside, 1-0. Bregman played 161 games this year. 262, almost 100 RBIs this year. 1 for 6 so far in the postseason. The 0-1 is in, fouls it off, a fastball down the middle. Altuve, Bregman, the two veterans, the two longest tenured Astros on this team. Batting 1-2 as they have throughout the year. Need a good start if you're Houston. Bregman, great take, 2-1. Bregman is very good at picking out strikes and balls. He is incredible at recognizing the zone. Throughout his career, he's been great at that. He's been great at drawing walks. Let's see if he can do something here with the 2-1. And a swing and a foul off his leg, 2-2. Home plate umpires Bill Miller, first baseman. First base umpire Jansen Visconti. The 2-2 to Bregman. And it is fouled down left field line. The mound and home plate are in the shadows, so I don't think that is a problem right now. Here's a 2-2 again. It is called strike 3 on the outside corner. What a great pitch from Sonny Gray. That is his first strikeout of the game. Bregman can do nothing but look. Now, for the Astros, here comes the big hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez has 3 home runs through the first 2 games of this series, including 2 home runs in Game 1, which carried the Astros to a 6-4 win. Crushed a home run in the 8th inning. And Alvarez, and it's a fair ball down the right field line. Here goes Altuve. He's heading to third. Will he hold up? He does hold up. It is a first pitch double for Yordan Alvarez. Continues his hot streak. On the first pitch, he sees first, second, and third, 1 out. Now for Houston with a great spot. Alvarez takes 1 pitch and lines it down right field. Fair ball. Did not know if it was fair or not. That was quite interesting there. Inside to Alvarez, the ball was breaking, and it's right on the line there as Kirilloff misses the play at first. That would have probably been an inning-ending double play. But Altuve goes all the way to third, Alvarez to second. Here's Kyle Tucker, American League leader in RBIs this season with 112. 29 home runs, nearly at the 30-30 season this year, hitting 284. 1 for 7 so far with a double and walk in the postseason. Hasn't done a whole lot yet, but great opportunity for him here with second and third, 1 out. And he takes the sweeper there down, 1-1. 2 runners in scoring position. This is the key for Houston. Let's see if they can drive these 2 in to get the early lead. Exactly what you need. You have the guy that you want at the plate if you're Houston. And Tucker lines it into left field. That is a base hit. Altuve runs third. He heads home. It's 1-0 Houston. Alvarez stays put at third. Kyle Tucker and RBI single in the first inning. Astros have the early lead. Exactly what you need. Tucker right in the open spot and left. First and third, 1 out now for the Astros. Alvarez moves to third. The Alvarez hit is no longer a hit. It is an error on Kirilloff. It's an E3. Right opposite field, Altuve easily trots home. Alvarez holds up at third with a stop sign by Gary Pettis, the third base coach. Here's Jose Abreu, the new Astro. Abreu takes one high in, 1-0. Abreu's been on a little bit of a hot streak recently, struggled out of the gate. 1 out of 7 has an RBI this series against the Twins in Game 1. 90 RBIs, even in a down year for him, is still pretty good. Abreu trying to get that sac fly still in play here. He takes that fastball sinker down and in, 1-1. Here's 1-1. High, 2-1. Same spot he missed the first time. We were just looking for something he can get some good contact on and send a high fly ball, which would be good enough for him. Abreu versus Sonny Gray in his career, 241.
Faced him a lot during his time as a White Sox. A 2-1 on its way. It is high. It is driven deep to left field. That is gone. It is out of here. It is a monster 3-run home run from Jose Abreu. The Astros take a 4-0 lead in the first inning. The first home run this postseason for the newest member of the Astros, Jose Abreu. His first career postseason home run as a Houston Astro. Houston takes a 4-0 lead. 442 feet that ball went into the left field stands at 110 miles an hour. Goodbye. What a huge hit if you're the Astros. Absolutely incredible. And Sonny Gray, big hole early. 4 runs. As here comes Yainer Diaz batting 6th today. What a crucial home run that was from Jose Abreu. Absolutely incredible. I mean, that is easy for Abreu. He missed the first 2 a bit high. Diaz takes the sinker low. But man, incredible. Just when you need Jose Abreu the most, he comes through. Slow start for him throughout the regular season. Finally gets one out. And incredible. 4-0 Houston. What a great start. Javier's going to have a good lead. It should be comfortable coming out in the bottom of this inning. The 0-2 to Yainer. Yainer fouls that off to the right side. Strike 3 called on the outside. Great pitch. That's his second strikeout. Both are looking. That's a statement the Astros want to make. That's right in his hitting zone. Abreu loves hitting towards the left field side. And when he has all that big power in him, you know, these baseballs are going to be crushed. The outfielder never even had a shot. That thing went into the second deck. Incredible. Here's Mauricio Dubon batting 7th today. Dubon swinging a miss there. 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on for Dubon. Hitting .278 this year, was a hero for the Astros throughout the year as a utility man. Dubon pops one high in the infield. Third baseman on it, and he gets it out for the last out of the inning. That is the end of the top of the first. Astros lead it 4-0. Jose Abreu crushed one out of here. And a 3-run home run. Alvarez drove in Altuve on an error. It is 4-0 Houston.
That was exactly what you needed if you're an Astros fan. Get the early lead. You need that. Offense hardly did anything in game 2. You'll get the early lead, especially for Christian Javier, who has really struggled this year. 10-5, the record's really good, but that's 4.56 ERA, which is quite high for him. And last few games he has been a little bit better, but still, man, that's hasn't been an ideal year for Christian Javier, who normally looks a lot better. Was supposedly one of the favorites for Cy Young for the Astros. At least that's what they were thinking, especially with the way they were looking early on. I mean, you can't blame them. Christian Javier was special last year. So here he is, big spot again, huge postseason game for the Astros, and here he is on the mound once again, just like in Game 4 of the World Series last year, where he had a 6-inning no-hitter. So here's Javier, start off 1-1 against Julian, who's leading off today for the Twins. And that is in for strike 2, fouls it off. That's the thing with Javier. He has to get that fastball in the zone. And it has to have that kind of movement at the last second that you're kind of looking for. So that's very important for his pitching. Here's the 1-2. That is outside for 2-2. Julian hitting 263 this year. Here's the 2-2 on its way. It is in for strike 3. Got him on the slider. Beautiful pitch from Javier. Exactly what you want to see. Got him looking. Jorge Blanco batting second as usual, had a monster 3-run home run in game 1 to make that game a lot more interesting. But the Twins still lost. Blanco 3 RBIs so far on that 3-run shot. Blanco hitting 267 this year, and he hits one long and high into the right field area. And that is foul. Hit that one a little too late. Blanco 14 home runs, 48 RBIs, is 79 OPS on the year. Javier trying to quickly finish him off here on the 0-2. It is high. First ball. Again, when you look at Javier, he has that stuff. We know what he has. He's super talented. He's just been giving up a lot of hits, a lot of runs, still has 159 strikeouts, but that is still much lower than it normally is for him. Had a 1.27 whip, which is higher than last year. And he doesn't get the call there. That was a nice slider there on the outside corner. Didn't get the call. 2-2. I mean, Javier in the postseason, he's terrific. 2.2 ERA and 4-1 record. 14 appearances in the postseason. Here's the 2-2. That's high. 3-2. He's also had a high percentage of walking people. Really struggled with that as well. The Dominican Republic native. And looks like he forgot about the pitch clock there. It's full count now. The 3-2. It is down and didn't get the call there. Man, that was a little low for ball 4, and that's a walk. Quite interesting here. The umpire not giving Javier those calls. Looks quite close to a strike, but wasn't called there. Again, he walks him. 62 walks during the regular season. That's a little bit high for him. But the Astros have the guy that they want at the plate. It's that simple. On the mound, excuse me. Kepler batting here for the Minnesota. Kepler, 24 home runs this year for the right fielder, 66 RBIs, 816 OPS. Ahead 0-1. Got him swinging there. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. Javier has to get out of this fast. Cannot allow any base runners here for the Twins. And that is a base hit high into right field and is high off the top of the wall. That stays fair. Polanco holds up at third base. Kepler slides into second. It is second and third, 1 out for the Twins, just like it was for the Astros in the previous inning. Gets that crowd riled up. Nearly looked like it was gone for a home run at one point, but Twins have a great shot at answering here. Javier in a bit of a jam early on. Pitch just floating high in the zone for Kepler to get underneath that one. Again, Kyle Tucker's arm does a great job there, holding up the runner. Here is Royce Lewis, the dangerous hitter. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Javier's got to go to his heat. Royce Lewis, a really dangerous hitter. Of course, we saw him at 2 home runs in the first Twins playoff win in 18 years. You have Carlos Correa coming after this. If you're the Astros, you and absolutely not want Carlos Correa up on this stage. Got him swing and a miss there on the slider, quickly up ahead, 0-2. This is a huge out if you can get it. But either way, Correa will be coming up. I'm interested to see if the Astros will be walking Correa or not, if it is indeed 2 outs. Let's see what they do. The 0-2. Got him, strike 3! He is gone on a 3-pitch strikeout, 2 outs. What a huge strikeout for Christian Javier, his second. But here brings up Carlos Correa. Are the Astros going to intentionally walk him or not? That's a huge question because Correa has really been the one who's caused most of the damage for the Twins throughout the postseason. I don't think you give Correa anything to hit. If he's going to swing, you make him swing to where he's just going to miss the ball. Nothing inside the plate to where he's going to hit that thing. Okay, but he went with the fastball inside, 96, 0-1. That was a risky pitch, but Javier went with his stuff. Here's Dusty. Dusty opting to just go ahead and go with him instead of facing Kirilloff with the bases loaded. Correa had 3 RBIs on Sunday night. The 0-1. It is high, 1-1. Going again with the 4-seamer. You've got to be extremely careful here. You don't want this to be from 4-0 to 4-2 or 4-3. For the Astros, you want Correa on with nobody on. But here he is with second and third. 2 runners in scoring position. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider at 81. Great pitch there from Javier. He's ahead 1-2. Big moment early on for Christian Javier, trying to get the most dangerous hitter on the Twins out and a postseason hero, as the Astros well know. Here's the 1-2 on its way. Big spot. Can Javier get him out? Yes, he can! Struck him out on the high fastball at 96. Astros get out of it without giving any runs. Christian Javier escapes out of the jam. 4-0 Astros at the end of 1. That was brilliant. Great inning if you're the Astros. Javier getting out of that big spot there. I think that's going to be a huge momentum boost. That was a really good first inning if you're Houston. That's exactly what you wanted. I know a lot of people are picking the Twins entering this game. I believe the Twins are favored as well, but yeah, they have the guys, man. They have a lot of guys who can get it done. And that first inning was huge. I think that is really going to set the momentum up for the rest of the game. I know it's just one inning, but man, I mean, to get Correa out in that spot and then to put up 4 runs early, Abreu tanking a 1 into the second deck in left field to make it 4-0. I mean, that's exactly what you wanted. You wanted Abreu to get involved. You wanted Tucker to do something. You just really need Bregman to start, chipping in a little bit. You've seen Altuve, Alvarez, Tucker, Abreu. You've seen these guys do something. We need, for the Astros, you'd want Alex Bregman, who's hitting second, to really get in a groove. So, great start. Let's see if they can maybe add on to it here. Bottom of the lineup coming up. Jeremy Pena, Martin Maldonado. Then you go back to the top with Altuve. And we are back in Minnesota. The sun is out in full swing there. It is quite chilly over there. As here's Jeremy Pena leading off. Pena, big hack, misses there. 0-1. Here come the shadows now. Pena is now in the sun. Sonny Gray is in the shade on the mound. So this is where it's going to get difficult. Pena fouls that one accidentally off his bat, 0-2. Jeremy got a double in Sunday night's game. Had a couple of hits as well earlier in the series. Pena, of course, ALCS MVP, World Series MVP in 2022, helping the Astros win their second title. The 0-2, it is way upstairs, 1-2. This is where Pena thrives, just like we've seen Correa do it. Pena in his young career has definitely shown the ability to step it up in October. That is high as well, 2-2. That is a base hit in the left center. The Astros keep attacking that gap, and Pena is on. In his first at bat today. Leadoff hitter for the Astros again in the top of the second. Altuve hit in that gap. Tucker hit in that gap. Now Pena hits it in that gap. Abreu also hit it to the left field side. Astros being able to hit that left center gap has been really good. You see the 3 big hits really in this game have all gone that side. Maldonado looking to bunt there. Wouldn't mind that. 0-1 there. Maldi, of course, not in the lineup to hit. We know that. He's in because he's catcher Christian Javier. He's very comfortable with Javier. He's there for his experience. He's there for his game calling, of course. The 0-2. Maldi going to be bunting up the middle, and that'll allow Pena to get to second base and in scoring position. Good call there. And that is a productive out for Martin Maldonado, as Pena is now on second base with 1 out for Jose Altuve. Let's see if Altuve can drive in Pena here to make it a 5-0 lead. As the crowd boos, of course, you can tell when it's Altuve, the hitter's going to hate. Nothing new. Altuve with a base hit, his first time up against Sonny Gray. He has great numbers against Sonny Gray. Altuve crushes one. Whoa! Down the left field line. That is foul. Man, he got under that a little bit early, but that thing was smoked. So we'll see. Getting some good contact off of him. I should have done well. Seemed like they're seeing him pretty good. Going 1. Altuve again this time. Just couldn't get the timing. Gray already at 33 pitches. Here's the 0-2. On sway. It is called strike 3 on the outside. He's been getting that corner all day. He's gotten Bregman out on that. He's gotten Altuve out on that. I believe he got Dubon out on that as well. That's that corner that he likes going to. Big out there if you're sending Gray 2 outs. Pena still at second. Here comes Bregman, who has really struggled so far this postseason. As Dusty just doesn't like that there. Bregman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Now Bregman grounds one to the third baseman, fires it across the diamond. It is out. 6-3 to end the inning. Astros, Strand Pena at second. 4-0 Houston. Still a good start for Houston. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining as well. It's been a great game, man. That was an amazing first inning. If you're an Astros fan, if that's what the Astros really needed, to be honest. They needed to get out to a quick start. So we'll see, man. This has been a great series, and the Astros, it's definitely not going to be easy for them. So see if Javier can continue his success. Had a good first inning, even though he was in a jam. But getting out Correa in that spot, that was huge. Coming up for the Twins, you have Kirilloff, you have Wallner, and you have Castro. 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Twins. This is where really you would want Javier to get through these guys pretty quickly. Haven't seen Javier get deep into games this year. It typically goes about 5 innings. You'd like to see him go a bit farther in. Yeah, so I had the Astros in 4. Now, if the Astros can hold on here up 2-1, I'd feel really good about that for sure. We'll see. I mean, a lot of people are going with the Twins, after they won. I mean, they're in a good spot, right, winning a road game. But I was going Astros in 4, and I think if they can do that, then they'd have to hold on here, and hopefully we'll see them get it tomorrow. Don't know who's going to be the starter tomorrow for Houston, though. Yeah, I mean, it's a big spot for the Twins, right? The Twins haven't been in this spot, I don't know, in a really long time. The Astros have been here practically every year. So, I mean, Astros fans are used to it, right? I mean, they've been here all the time. 7th straight year in the ALDS. Nothing new. Nothing new for this team. Yeah, away records is really important because the Astros just played so good away on the road. They're the 3rd best in baseball on the road. They've just played a lot better there. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the pressure at home. I'm not sure, but they're comfortable here. You've seen them feed off the booze. It's nothing new. So I like where they are. 4-0 lead's obviously really good. This is a game that at this spot now, the Astros just have to get it done, flat out. And 2-1 lead, I'd feel really good about Houston winning. Swing and a miss. Got him on a 3-pitch strikeout. Great job by Javier. That's his 4th strikeout. He's racking them up early, those Ks. That's when you know Javier is on point, when he's racking up the Ks. So good start. I think him getting out Correa in that spot, that's a huge confidence boost for him. I think his stuff is looking pretty good right now. So yeah, I mean, that's a good point. You watch the Astros games, they're just not very into it in the Diamond Club. That's just how it is. They were talking about the batter's box being an issue this year. I'm not sure what that was about, but as long as they get those wins. Swing and a miss. Great slider there on Wallner. 1-1. 1 out in the inning, nobody on. Bottom of the 2nd. Wallner, left fielder for the Twins, hitting 249 this year. The shadows are going to be an issue for some of the players today. Swing and a miss. That fastball is working now. 93 on that. 1-2. He doesn't have the fastest fastball. Like, his fastball is not elite, like, in terms of speed. It just gets some crazy movement. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, man, H-Town. Hopefully we'll see some more partying after they can win the series. 1-2 on its way, and that is a foul tip. Bit of a different Twins lineup today. Correa batting a bit lower, batting at 5. Hit cleanup in game 2. I'm surprised he didn't stay there. But if you're the Astros, you just cannot allow Correa guys on base again. It's just too risky. The 1-2. Got him! Strike 3! Another strikeout! That's his 5th. He's racking them up. This is great from Christian Javier. 2 strikeouts to start this inning. I guess Correa couldn't see that ball. Shadows. Here's Castro, the 8-hitter, swings and misses on the fastball. Javier's getting that in there really good. 0-1. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. This is the kind of Javier that I think Astros fans thought they'd see throughout the year, to be honest. He's a really talented pitcher. I guess he just shows up now and needs him to keep showing up here. And he bunts that into the air. Maldi giving it a look, and he'll catch it. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 2nd inning. After 2, Astros lead it. 4-0. Good start. 1-2-3 go the Twins in the bottom of the 2nd. Do up. Yordan Alvarez, Kyle Tucker, Jose Abreu crushed a 3-run homer in the top of the 1st inning. Part of the lineup coming up for Houston. Astros changed the lineup a little bit today. Dubon getting a start in center, I thought was good, actually. Thought that was a good move by Dusty. Chaz, he's hit okay, but I think getting Dubon in there, that's a huge reason why we're even in the spot. The Astros are even in the playoffs because of Mauricio Dubon. And Yainer at DH. I think Molly's just going to be catching most of the games, so at this point, I'm not sure if Yainer will catch tomorrow. Yainer might catch tomorrow. It's possible if JP France is pitching. If it's Urquidy, then Maldi's going to be there again. So Pena has a 10-game hitting streak in the postseason. That's pretty good. Back in, here's Alvarez, who is 0 for 1 after what we thought was a double. That was ultimately ruled an error. Alvarez reached to second base on an error in the first inning. Gets that strike there, does Gray. 0-2 quickly on Alvarez. Alvarez took one pitch in his first at-bat and hit it down the right field line, which was ultimately an error on Kirilloff, the first baseman. The 0-2, that is same spot, same result. That is a base hit down the right field line. Down in the corner, Alvarez going to round first, heading to second. He thinks about third, is going to stop at second there. That is a leadoff double for Yordan Alvarez. In the top of the third, Astros have a leadoff hit in every inning so far. First, second, third. First it was Alvarez, then it was, I believe, Pena. And now it is Alvarez, same spot. Again, down the right field line's been pummeling that area again. This one, this time is completely fair. It is not an error. It is a double. That thing was crushed from Yordan. That's good. Leadoff double. Nobody out for Houston. Kyle Tucker. Ball one. Astros made use of the leadoff hitter getting on in the first inning in Altuve. Couldn't get anything done with Pena. Now Alvarez on second. Seems like they're hitting Gray really, really well at this point. 1-0. Tucker is 1 for 1. Had the RBI single. Tucker hits it right field line foul. 1-1. Tucker, good take there. 2-1. Now slightly outside for Tuck. He could have slapped that opposite field. Just stays away from that one. 2-1. That's outside. 3-1. Hitters count for Kyle Tucker here. Let's see if he gets the green light. (3-1) to Tucker, and Tucker grounds it to second baseman. That is one out. Alvarez hits a third. So Abreu with another good opportunity here to get in this RBI. Alvarez on third. Less than 2 outs. This is where you need to tack on that additional run to make it 5-0. Abreu just needs a pop. A good enough fly ball here to get that run in. Good opportunity here for him. Let's see if he can get it done again. Abreu takes that four-seamer. 0-1. Gray approaching 50 pitches. Season with runners in scoring position for Abreu, 275 average. The 0-1 that is fouled right side. Got under that late. Big 0-2 pitch here. Abreu can stay alive. Try and get this run in. The 0-2. That is fouled again. Good job to stay alive there by Abreu. The 0-2, big pitch. And did he get him? He did. He's rung up by the home plate umpire. That is another strikeout, his 4th for Sonny Gray. That is a huge out if you're the Twins right there. Can't get a sac fly now. And here comes Yainer Diaz in a big spot. First postseason start for Yainer. Big spot here with a runner on third. Trying to get that run home. He did go, in fact, swing on that one there. Yainer fouls that one off. A 1. Yainer again fouls it off right side. Crowd getting loud, sensing a big moment if they can get this out. Another run here is kind of tough for the Twins. The 0-2. Good take there. Good job by Yainer. Top of the 3rd inning, 4-0 Houston. Runner on second. Diaz at the plate, 1-2 count. Takes that one. Good stop by the catcher. Alvarez is on third after a leadoff double to start the inning. Tucker grounded out to the second baseman. And Abreu struck out. Now it's Diaz with a 2-2 count. Top of the 3rd inning. Again fouls it off. Good at bat to stay alive here by Yainer. Typically using the sweeper and four seam. The 2-2. Great take by Yainer. Full count. Long at bat here. It got him strike 3 on the curveball. What a great pitch that was from Sonny Gray. Dropped it in right there for Yainer when he was least expecting a great pitch. Still stays 4-0 Astros. Bottom of 3rd coming up. Coming up for the Twins, a 9-1, 2 hitters. Jeffers, Julian, and Polanco coming up for Minnesota. They are back, bottom of the third inning. Christian Javier looking good through 2. Gets a first pitch strike on that fastball. You know Javier's going to be looking good when he gets that strike on the first pitch of the at-bat. Ryan Jeffers, catcher, steps in, hitting .276 this season. The 0-1, that is way upstairs, nearly hit him. 1-1. Javier with 33 pitches so far, looking good. Got to keep it up if you're him. Jeffers, 14 home runs, 43 RBIs, 858 OPS for the Raleigh, North Carolina native, 26 years old. Again, these are all new people in the postseason for the Twins. A lot of these guys just haven't played a lot in October baseball. 2-1 now on Jeffers. That is a strike there, 2-2. Sonny Gray through 3 innings, 300 runs, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts. That 4th run was unearned. And that hits Jeffers on the arm. That is going to be a walk as the crowd boos, of course. That just went right in there on that wrist. Right on the wrist. That must hurt, man. Flings that bat in frustration. Must be hurting him, but got a leadoff runner here for the Twins. With the leadoff hitter, Julian, coming up. 0-for-1 today. That is a beautiful slider dropped in right there for a strike. The 0-1 again goes with the curve this time. Outside. 1-1, using a lot of off speed today, using those breaking balls pretty good. He's had some relatively good command of those. We'll see what he can continue. Of course, Javier was a great story. Got his first start in 2020 during the COVID year. Really impressed. And I think he swung there. He did not. It's 2-1 on Julian. Julian, of course, had that moment against Justin Verlander where he big hack and his helmet came off. His bat flew out of his hands when he was trying to hit it. Justin Verlander curveball in game 1. That he looked ridiculous in that. The 2-1. That is outside. 3-1. Not good here from Javier. Getting in a bit of a spot. I'll be giving him some encouragement. Twins fans letting him know. Dusty Baker, of course, looking on 14-8. On the road since 2020 with Dusty at the helm, best in baseball. The 3-1. Doesn't get the call there. That's a walk. And it is first and second, nobody out. Now you start to get into the heart of this Twins lineup. Jorge Polanco coming up. Of course, he had a huge home run. He has walked today, but he had a huge 3-run home run. Then you have Max Kepler. And then you get into the dangerous spot with Royce Lewis and Carlos Correa. You do not want to get that far. So, Javier, typically not a double play pitcher, typically gets those fly balls. But now would be a great time to try and get that double play. Javier's been allowing this. This has nothing to do with the Twins hitting. This is just Javier missing his spot all of a sudden. Javier's just got to continue to stay calm and get those where he needs to. Polanco, big hitter. Takes that slider there. Good pitch. 0-1. Down. 1-1. This is turning up to be another jam here for Javier after that first inning had a great 1-2-3 second. Getting in a tough spot here, missing on his command, getting 2 base runners here early on with nobody out. Still 4-0 Houston, bottom of the third inning. Christian Javier, 43 pitches so far. Twins trying to get something going with first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. The 1-1. And that is in 2-1. Missed on that slider. He's missing his spots. Jorge Polanco hit a 3-run home run. And Houston, this is currently a 4-0 lead by Houston at the moment. He can't let this get out of control. Swing and a miss. Got him there. 2-2. Has to get a strikeout. Just has to get him out at this point. Got him on that pitch there for 2-2. So I love how Javier just stays so calm and collected. 2-2. Got him. Strike 3. 4-seam fastball upstairs. That got him. That was a great pitch. 6 strikeouts for Javier. Big out here. Max Kepler coming into the game for the Twins. Batting third, right fielder, doubled in the first inning. Kepler has a chance to drive in a run here. Takes in that curveball, dropped right in there. Using that curve a lot more in his start today. I think that's really helping him, actually. Just soaks in all the pressure, does Christian Javier. That is strike 2. Let him on the fastball down. 0-2 now. Good job by Javier getting ahead of his hitter. 0-2. And that is going to be a pop-up in a left field. Alvarez trying to look at it. He does with the shades. 2 outs. Big 2 outs here. And here comes Royce Lewis. Of course, he's hitting cleanup today. Correa would be coming up next, which is why it's extremely important that the Astros get out of this right now and get Royce Lewis out, who struck out on 3 pitches his first time up against Christian Javier in the first inning. And this one is a drive into left field. Alvarez shielding his eyes, and he puts it away. 1 swing, 1 out. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Christian Javier gets through another jam. It's 4-0 Astros on top through 3 in Minneapolis. Christian Javier gets to 3 scoreless. Only giving up 1 hit so far with 6 strikeouts. Good numbers. Here we are, starting top of the 4th inning. It's going to be Mauricio Dubon leading off here for the Astros, the center fielder, followed by Jeremy Pena, who had a leadoff double, and Martin Maldonado. Dubon, of course, one of the few Honduran players in baseball. Got traded from the Giants last year to the Astros. It was a great move, and he did extremely well. And as the utility man this year, got into a bigger role after Jose Altuve got injured in the World Baseball Classic, played second base every day, was incredible. And Altuve came back, got into utility, came up really clutch, great defense, timely hitting. He's doing that throughout the year. He had a huge couple of plays down the stretch, including a home run versus Seattle. And Dubon lines it into left center again. That is going to be a leadoff hitter for the Astros. That is their 4th straight leadoff hitter for the Astros. They've done that every single inning. Good hit by Dubon there. Good move by Dusty Baker getting him in the lineup. Chaz just really hasn't done much for his first 2 games. Getting Dubon, who has been a hero for Houston. Dubon, of course, hitting 10 home runs, which is his career high. I think around 48, 49 RBIs. Here comes Jeremy Pena, who has a 10-game hitting streak in the postseason. 1-for-1 today with a single into the left center gap as he fouls that one off 0-1. Against Sonny Gray, approaching 60 pitches so far through 3. Astros have gotten a leadoff hitter on every inning. They haven't made use of it the past 2. Still 4-0 Houston on top of Minnesota, starting the 4th. Christian Javier, through 3 innings, 6 strikeouts. That is a low for ball 1. The 1-1. That's in. 2-1 on misses on that sinker in. 2-A in the hole. Pena hits a high fly ball into right field. Kepler gets the out. Polanco gave it a look. That is 1 out. There's Maldi, catcher, takes that 1-0. Maldi, of course, with the sac bunt in the 2nd inning. That is high. 2-0 against Maldi. Altuve, of course, is on deck. Top of the lineup coming up for Houston. Astros would love to get into that bullpen early as they test Dubon there at first base. Stays 2-0. Try and get that bullpen in early. Where he's at 63. If you can try and rack up that pitch count, maybe get him in after 5. That would be ideal for the Astros. The 2-0 to Maldi, good spot here. Let's see if he can let it loose on a big swing. And he does, but that is foul right side. 2-1. Thielbar, warming up in the Twins bullpen. Of course, Thielbar gave up a home run to Yordan Alvarez in the 7th inning in game 1. 2-1 on Maldi, not known for his hitting. Takes it outside 3-1. Good job. This would be really good for the Astros if Maldonado can get on base with a walk. That would put Dubon at 2nd, or just in 2nd, 1 out for Jose Altuve. 3-1 in, and pops it up into right field. Polanco goes back. Kepler puts it out. Another fly out to right field. Here comes Altuve. Two outs now for Altuve with Dubon on first base. Altuve 1 for 2 at a leadoff single. Swing and a miss there on the sweeper. Series so far for Altuve, 4 for 10. Of course, had a home run on the very first pitch of the series and postseason for the Astros. As checks on Dubon, they're a little bit close. Altuve now takes that fastball high, 1-1. Oh, come on. That was called a strike. Man, I couldn't stop myself from complaining about that. That was high against Altuve. Come on now. It's 1-2 now against Jose. Top of the fourth. On their feet in Minnesota. And Altuve fouls it right side. Dubon went. He's going to have to go back to first. Get that pitch count up. If you're at least not going to be driving in runs, get that pitch count up. That's what you want. The 1-2. That is upstairs, 2-2. Two. In for strike 3. Right down the middle. Altuve just looked. That's his second strikeout looking. Sonny Gray's 6th K of the game. Coming up next, Carlos Correa with nobody on. Exactly what the Astros wanted. Great pitch there from Sonny Gray. He's been getting these hitters looking a lot. He's gotten a lot of hitters looking, actually. Like 4 strikeouts of his are looking. Sonny Gray, 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Here comes Christian Javier. Of course, 3 innings, 1 hit, 6 Ks for Christian Javier through 3. Coming up next for the Twins, we talked about Correa with nobody on, followed by Kirilloff and Wallner, 5, 6, 7. All right, just waiting for bottom of the fourth to come up. Carlos Correa with nobody on is exactly what you're looking for the Astros. This is where you want to face Correa with nobody on, because he's super dangerous in those big spots. We've seen it countless times. I mean, if you're an Astros fan, you know what I'm talking about. So here's Correa, and that is a ground ball left side. Pena puts up his counterpart. Correa goes down on the very first pitch. Javier's done great against Carlos so far. Shadows are really helping Javier. Good point by the broadcast. It's just hard to tell whether he's going breaking or fastball. You just can't tell, as that one is outside to Kirilloff, 1-0. 0-1 for Kirilloff. Struck out in the second inning. Javier has 6 strikeouts. And that is a ground ball to Altuve. Puts it out, 2 away. 2 quick outs here for the Astros on 3 pitches. 2 away. Javier definitely settling in here. Has a decent pitch count of 53 through 3 2/3. Here's Matt Warner, left fielder. He also struck out. He has not done anything so far in the postseason. Well, this series. The sun is still there where the ball is coming out. That is a high fastball, 1-0. That one is high, 2-0. Going a little bit high there. A lot of local people here from Minnesota. 2-0. That one is a strike. Bill Miller has a very inconsistent strike zone. I don't really like it. He missed a couple on Altuve, so even on Sunday night, the home plate umpire was not particularly good. The 2-1. Swing and a miss on that slider. Only at 79, but it's more than good enough. Twins fans are pretty quiet right now. It's tough to get anything going right now for them. Against Christian Javier, who is just working. And that is a strike 3. Another strikeout for Christian Javier. That, I believe, is his 7th. Javier is working through 4. Astros 4, Twins 0. We are through 4 innings in Game 3. Christian Javier doing everything you want him to do right now if you're an Astros fan. 4 innings, 1 hit, 7 strikeouts. 58 pitches. Javier's probably going to go at least 6 today. You hope 7. We'll see what happens. Coming out for the Astros, you have the hard lineup: Bregman, Alvarez, and Tucker, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if Bregman can try and get something going. He's been the one who's really struggled for the Astros. But as long as the pitching works out, the Astros have a 4-0 lead, and that, I think, is good enough to win this game. They just have to pitch right. Now, I know the Astros had a 5-0 lead against the Twins heading into the 7th, and we saw Hector Nears give up 4. Kind of scared the Astros a little bit. But just got to keep pitching. You can't win without good pitching. I mean, that was obvious based on the Astros' run last year. Let's go, Astros, man. Let's go. Really strange the other day in game 1, Mattress Mac was supposed to throw out the first pitch. And then Mattress Firm, of course, is the sponsor nationally for baseball. And they blocked Mattress Mac from throwing it out. Pretty silly on the part of Mattress Firm. The Astros need their all-star third baseman to really chip in Alex Bregman, a key member of this golden era. Here's Bregman 0 for 2. He has really struggled. Bregman takes that one, 1-1. Bregman is one of the best, zones, I guess, tolerance or whatever you call it, in the league. He sees the zone so well as a hitter. He struck out Booking his first time, then grounded to third the second time. Now Bregman sends one high into left field, back at the wall. It is gone! It is a home run for Alex Bregman! Just when you thought you needed one from Breggy, he comes through. It's a solo shot for number 2. Breggy bomb. Target field. 353, and that thing is out. Breggy with the bomb shows the power. There you go. That was the one hitter on the Astros. He needed him to get something going, and he did. It's 5-0 Houston. There you go, Breggs. Everything has gone to left field for Houston today. The 3-run home run by Abreu left, Bregman left. All the hits have been towards the left side except Alvarez, who had a line drive to the right field line. It's 5-0 Houston. Four earned runs against Sonny Gray through 4 innings as steps in Yordan Alvarez. Very dangerous. 1 for 2 today. He reached on an error, which I thought was a hit. Then he lined a double. And he goes, same spot, same result again. Can you believe it? Back-to-back doubles down the right field line for Yordan Alvarez, who slides into second. Stand-up double for Yordan Alvarez, second time through. Same result. He's gone to that right side over and over and over, and it continues to work for him. Alvarez going to the right, the rest of the Astros hitter going to the left. And that thing just kept carrying and carrying, went into the first row in the left field stands. Here's Kyle Tucker with Alvarez on second and nobody out again. The 0-1. Tucker takes it. That is outside 2-1. This is really a chance where the Astros can really throttle things up and really put them in a strong position here, especially if Tucker can get on base or get this run. You can really pile it up on here and get Gray out of here in 5. And then you can maybe try and get that bullpen. It's all setting up really good for the Astros right now. The 2-1 takes it 3-1. That is down ball 4, first and second. Now nobody out with Alvarez and Tucker on. And here comes Jose Abreu again. This time with nobody out. I think that's the end of it for Sonny Gray as Twins manager Rocco Baldelli comes out, and he's going to bring in Pagan for the Twins. That's the end of it for Sonny Gray. Not a good outing for him. Goes 4 innings, gives up 4 earned runs. Gives up 8 hits, 4 earned runs, has 6 strikeouts, only 1 walk, but not a great outing for Sonny Gray. 5-0 Houston. Still top of the 5th, no one out. Bregman hit 25 home runs, 98 RBIs this year, 804 OPS, pretty good. Solid numbers for the third baseman, the veteran third baseman. Look at his career postseason, 235, 767 OPS. That was a playoff home run. As soon as Alex Bregman hit that, I felt that thing was just going to go. It just kept carrying, and it did. Here's the great chance for the Astros. Of course, you have the bullpen coming in for the Twins, and you want to try and get after them as well. Get some pitches on them that can really help you the rest of the series. You know. Abreu on in a critical spot. You have Emilio Pagan coming on, 5-2, 2.99 ERA, 66 games so far for the reliever. And Abreu fouls that one late. 0-2. Abreu down 0-2, was 1 for 2 today. Of course, a 3-run home run in the first inning to give the Astros an early 4-0 lead. It's now 5-0 after Bregman went yard. Abreu fouls one back again. Abreu's really been racking up those RBIs late in the year for Houston. 0-2 now. And he fouls that one off. 97 from Pagan. Pagan, 32 years old, from South Carolina. .95 whip, which is really good. 0-2 against Abreu. Fouled the last 2 off. And that is a fly ball pop into the right field stands on third baseline. Stays 0-2. But the Astros really would love to get looks at, these bullpen pitchers for the Twins, and they're getting a shot here. Still nobody out, 0-2. They said here from Abreu. Astros will be looking really good. These runs will count towards Sonny Gray as well. The 0-2. That is fouled again. Good fighting by Jose Abreu here. Just kept getting better as the season went on. The Astros really got to him really good, didn't they, today? Shortest outing of his season. The 0-2 again is fouled back. Just staying just underneath it. His timing is good, though. Just needs to get that ball under his bat better. 0-2. That is down. Great take. Continuously seeing pitches up. Gets a take there. Good job. 1-2. Eight pitches against Abreu so far. This is the 9th of the at-bat. And that is high and that is foul. That would have been a ball too, but Abreu swung it at 2. He's getting contact. Just needs to get underneath the ball. I mean, on top of the ball, sorry. And that one is popped this time in the field of play. That is going to be caught by Polanco, the second baseman, on the infield, 1 out. Still 1 out, still got a chance. Here is Yainer Diaz again in good spot here. Yainer, he has struck out and he struck out again. He's 0-2 today, 2 strikeouts. Starts him off 0-1 here from Pagan. Yainer needs a good at bat. Doesn't bat as well as a DH. More so as a catcher. And he pops that one up, skies it. That is foul, though. Quickly down 0-2. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That is a 3rd strikeout for Yainer Diaz. Man, he has struggled his first outing, first strikeout for Pagan. 2 away now in the 5th inning. Now, here's Mauricio Dubon. He has delivered in these big spots for the Astros before. He is 1-for-2 today, singled in a left center his last time up. And Dubon sends one high in the left, and that is playable for the left fielder who nearly misjudges it. But he's able to get him out, and that'll do it. We are halfway home in Game 3 of the American League Division Series. It is 5-0. Astros on top of the Twins. Sonny Gray is out of the game for Minnesota. But Bregman went deep this inning. Coming up for Minnesota. Castro at 8, Jeffers at 9, and Julian go back to the top of the lineup at 1. But it's 5-0 Astros halfway through Game 3 in a tied series 1-1 of the American League Division Series. Astros won Game 1 6-2 behind 2 homers by Yordan Alvarez and a leadoff by Altuve. Verlander wins 6 shutout. Game 2, Carlos Correa had 3 RBIs versus his former team. Framber Valdez struggled early, and the Twins won that 6-2, taking a road game. And here the Astros are up 5-0 in Game 3 on the road in Target Field, seeing their first ALDS action in quite some time. As we are back in Minneapolis at Target Field, we start the bottom of the 5th inning. 8-9-1 hitters for the Twins, down 5-0. Christian Javier coming out, only giving up 1 hit through his 4 innings with 7 strikeouts. Piles it in there, 4-seamer. Starts him off 0-1. No Michael A. Taylor for the Twins. But it's Castro here. And he takes that fastball as a strike. 0-2. Javier's pumping the fastball right in there. Castro for 1 fouled out in the second to Maldi, the center fielder for the Twins. That is outside. Javier continuing to go to that fastball. Dusty wearing those gloves. We got toothpick. That is down. 2-2. Two and two. Outside 3-2. He had him 0-2 now. Full count now, kind of losing him here. Javier over 60 pitches now. Hopefully he'll get through the 5th and the 6th. He's Alex Bregman. Look at that star. Got the star of Israel on his cap. Nice. Oh, there, and he walks him. Loses him. 4 straight balls to the number 9 hitter, Castro. Swing and miss. Good slider there against Jeffers. I mean, that was the number 8. This is the number 9 hitter. Excuse me. That is outside. 1-1. Jeffers was hit by pitch. His first time up. That is a strike. Great pitch from Javier. He dropped that right in there. That slider is looking really nice from him again, using the breaking balls, using those very well. Javier struggled with walks this year. That is foul down left field. But, Javier's at his best when he's under pressure. It just seems that way. When he's got those runners on, he starts locking in. Some pitchers are just like that. The 1-2. That is a high fly ball into center field. Dubon has it, and he puts it away 1 out. As Castro is looking to throw, Dubon gets him back to first. Back to the top of the Twins order we go. Julian at 1. He is 0 for 1 today. He had a walk in the 3rd inning. Edward Julian. That is Imaldi checks Castro at first. Castro can steal a base. It'll be interesting to see what he does. That's funny. He said it was a free base between Maldi and a Javier. I mean, I would think he's going to steal. Javier's obviously isn't really worried about the runner here. He's trying to get him out. 2-0 on Julian. There he goes. And that is fouled. So he'll go back to first. Doesn't go there. The 2-1. That's high. 3-1. Okay. Javier looking a little bit out of sort. Three and one. And he checks on Castro at first. Used one of his 2 throwovers there. But 3-1 to Edward Julian, who's the leadoff hitter. You're going to have Polanco coming up next. So this is the top order of the Twins lineup. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Here's the 3-1. That is down ball 4. First and second, 1 out now for Christian Javier. He's been in this situation before, couple of times today. We got Maton warming up in the Astros bullpen. He came in on Sunday night. Javier, this is a big spot. I feel like if you can get out of this, the Astros pitching will be in good shape. This is a big moment. Polanco changing sides this time. Walked his first time up. This is a really big spot. That is down. You're going to have Kepler coming up in the third spot. If you get farther, you're going to have the very dangerous hitters. The 1-0, Javier checking. That is a strike swinging, 1-1 on the slider. Is 1-1. That is a strike. Got the slider there on the upper corner. 1-2 now. Again, Javier going back to those breaking pitches. He's done pretty good throughout the entire game in big spots. I would go fastball up here. We'll see what Javier does, but get him on the gas. I don't know. Tried to get him there on the corner with the fastball. Couldn't. 2-2. Let's see where he goes here. This is a big out. You get this out. You have to get this out. Two. That is low. Ball 3. 3-2. Already first and second. There's only been one out in the inning. Crowd is feeling it. They know what a big moment this is. Kepler's on deck, 1 for 2 today. Julian at first. Castro at second. Astros lead at 5-0, bottom of the 5th. He got him! Oh, he did not go, in fact. It's the bases loaded. Maldi doesn't like that call there. Bases loaded for Javier. Pitch counts up to 80 with 1 out only remaining. With 1 out in the inning so far, here's Kepler with the bases cleared. I mean, with the bases full, excuse me. Can you review this? That was a foul tip caught by Maldonado. That should be the second out of the inning. But you can't review that? I don't understand how you cannot review that. That is stupid. That is really unlucky right there if you're the Astros. This is the moment of the game. Abreu couldn't make that play, but that was a foul ball down the right field line. Nearly fair. Abreu just poked it out. My goodness. That was a foul tip. I'm surprised you can't review that. That is crazy. But here's the 0-1. And that is foul. 0-2 now. Javier's typically not a double play pitcher. Like I said, he doesn't get a lot of double plays. But if he could get one now. Not good, but here's the 0-2. Crowd is standing up. Got him, strike 3, rung him up on the curveball. Excellent pitch from Javier, his 8th strikeout of the game. What a clutch pitch from Javier. He dropped it right in there perfectly to get Kepler. But here comes Royce Lewis, the number 4 hitter, cleaning cleanup today. He's over 2 today with 2 strikeouts. 2 outs. That was a big out. But this is the most powerful hitter on the team, Royce Lewis. 0 for 2. He gets the call there on the outside. 0-1. Okay. I don't know if this will be Javier's last inning if he gets out of this. I feel like this would be Javier's last. You need 6, 7, 8, and 9. What? He just got that call. What the heck? Okay. That is crazy. I'm sorry. He just got that call on the last pitch, and then he doesn't get that call again. Javier is trying to go to the upper outside corner, up and away. Royce Lewis, 5 grand slams. Can you do it for the Twins? Swing and a miss on that fastball. He is just not seeing the fastball at all today. 1-2. Javier had 86 pitches. This might be his last. I'm not sure. Yeah, up is working for these guys. Can you do it again? The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Christian Javier gets through this third jam unscathed. Incredible from Javier. Back-to-back strikeouts. He gets out of it. 5-0 Houston after 5 innings. Christian Javier. He just might have saved it for the Astros right there. Coming up for Houston, Jeremy Pena at 8, Maldonado 9, Altuve, leadoff hitter. What a huge back-to-back strikeouts that was for Javier. That is 9 strikeouts for Christian. Incredible. That's the Christian Javier the Astros paid for during the offseason. They gave him a big contract. And this is why they paid him for these big games. Just continues to come through. It's incredible. As Kenta Maeda has come out of Twins bullpen for Minnesota, he's going to be facing Jeremy Pena, the shortstop, number 8 hitter, 1 for 2 today. Had a single early on. flew out to right field the second time up. Here he is facing Maeda, who appeared in game 1, I believe. Javier just steps up, man, when you need it. That is a strike down the middle for Maeda. Looks like Christian Javier is done for the game. He was giving up a lot of... This command just wasn't good in that inning. No wonder the bases were loaded in the first place. You just don't want to go through that kind of situation again with a new reliever. So good move by Dusty to get him out of there. Pena hits one. That is foul down the left field line. Maldonado lines one into left field. Here goes Pena all the way to third. That's a base hit for Martin Maldonado off the glove of the third baseman. And that's when he first and third, nobody out, top of the 6th inning. Pena got that walk, continues to get on base in the postseason, and then Martin Maldonado lets his bat ring on that. Here's Altuve, first and third, no one out. Great spot for Altuve to try and get back to doing his thing. And Altuve, that is caught by Correa. How about that? Altuve crushed it, but went straight to his former teammate and still a great friend, Carlos Correa. Interesting. Here is Bregman. That is dropping in for a base hit. Pena is going to come around. He is going to score quite easily. It is 6-0 Astros. Maeda gives up a run. And Bregman with back-to-back hits. He's heated up finally. Now it's first and second as Maldi moves over. Astros are looking really strong right now. Here's the big man, Yordan Alvarez, has absolutely crushed the Twins. His 3 home runs, already has 2 hits in this one. He continuously goes to that right field side, excuse me. And he goes there again. This time the Twins have it. They're going to try for 2. They only get 1. They only get Bregman at second. So Alvarez reaches on a fielder's choice. Maldi goes to third. It's first and third. 2 outs now for Kyle Tucker. With it already being 6-0 Houston. And Tucker grounds it to the second baseman. Blanco puts it away, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th inning. Astros up 6-0. They add a run. Alex Bregman's RBI single makes it 6-0. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. The Astros looking really good, comfortable, up 6-0, halfway through the 6th inning. Appreciate everyone who joined. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.